Vanakkam, Ambassador DS Prof. Dr. DHARMADASS Damu. It's great to have you with us today, Prof. Okay, you are involved in World Peace Organization. You have gone to so many countries and you are holding a lot of posts. Can we share about yourself first, sir? Thank you.
Yeah, my name is Professor Dr. DHARMADASS Damu. I have been the president of World Peace Committee in Malaysia and internationally as well. I'm actually the World Peace president for World Peace Committee in Malaysia for 202 countries. Our headquarters is in Indonesia. Now we are also going to have a World Peace University in Indonesia. So World Peace is all about teaching people about peace, and there will also be other subjects in the university. That university in Indonesia will start soon. We also have universities in USA, World Peace Academic of Universal Global Peace, and World Peace United Nations organization. So peace is all about within. Peace starts within, actually. I was interested in peace because I do not like to see confrontation and all these things. Actually, there are many ways of settling all these problems. It is because we are not in peace that we run into problems. Because when we run into problems, we try to form our own group based on race and religion. So peace is within us. We start within the family, we teach the family, we teach the wife, husband, everything, then father, mother, then our immediate relative, we go to the district, we go to the state, and then we also teach people in the country on peace. Peace is a very beautiful word because without peace, there is no happiness. We need happiness. There is a lot of arguments, all because we cannot settle ourselves in peace. Peace means, you see, we should be able to live together, immaterial of race, religion, country, or whatever it is. The world is one. We want to see the world as one. Of course, I am representing Malaysia, and I am also representing Malaysia internationally. See, all this work that we do for faith, peace, humanity, human rights, and all these things don't pay us anything. And we don't ask for any money. I've been working for 10 over years for all these organizations for free. In fact, I am taking out my own money to help because we want to see a better world before we go. Or after that, people can make it a better world. We need a world because till today, peace all over the world is not there. What we are trying to talk is in the same water. We pray. I mean, we enjoy the sun, the moon, the earth. We die. We also go back to the same earth. We brought nothing, and we are not going to take back anything. So why we need a lot of misunderstandings, greediness, and all this? Actually, our peace, they suggested we must have one celebration. That means World Peace Celebration, where all the community of all the world, material of which race they belong to, must have one festival. One festival. That does not mean that we are stopping other festivals and whatnot. We must have one special day for peace, where all the people of the world sit together, pray together, and then talk together and try to do good things for this world. Because without peace, we will never be happy. In peace, what I'm doing for foreign countries, when there is a war in other countries, the other countries, they write to us, and then they tell us what to write to them. So we write to the leaders. And in some country, war area countries, they stop water supply, they stop medical, they stop a lot of things, and they cause a lot of trouble because winning a war is not just going and shooting. Sometimes depriving people, the sick will die and all these things. I have written a lot of letters as a peace ambassador in Malaysia to foreign countries to let them go and not deprive them. They have to follow human rights and a lot of things. Because why? In most cases, in most countries, what we see is we are living for ourselves. We are not bothered about the people of other country or other races, because God sent us here. I mean, we are here in this land for us to live peacefully. Religion is by itself. We don't stop anybody from having their own religion. No, we are not talking about religion. But in common, we must be able to come into agreeable terms with everyone, because we will be traveling to any one of the countries. We don't want to be threatened by other countries just because we belong to another race. That is why we have to have diplomatic talks, good relationship, and try to find amicable solution. In peace, we are good listeners. We listen. We listen to people. We listen to their problems. We don't jump the gun. We let them speak and see what it is. Then if they have a problem or we have good ideas, we will normally communicate with them, and then we will give them many options how to go about this, how to improve the situation and all these things. It is because there is no peace. A lot of people, they're educated, but then they do not know how to solve a problem. Problem solving is by itself. Problem solving is a subject by itself. You must know how to solve a problem. It is easy to create a problem. It is difficult to solve a problem. I won't say it is really difficult. If we know how to tackle the problem, we can settle a problem. Because a lot of them don't come forward to settle problem. A lot of them fear problem. I have seen many problems. I have settled many problems because I give a lot of options to people. People listen. Today, I am also giving a lot of advice, a lot of talks in universities in foreign countries, and through this Zoom, and a lot of things we are doing. We communicate. I visit many countries, and we also award awards to distinguish people who have excelled well in this world. So what I'm trying to say is we need peace, because a lot of people in the world do not want peace, because if there is peace, they won't do bad things. They need to do good things. So people still want to do bad things, and they look at the bad thing as a business for them. So that is not good. That we have to forget about all that and try to build peace. We all need to think about the difficulty of other people. We do not want people in other countries or even in Malaysia to talk about religion, condemning each other and finding problems, and making life difficult for others. This is not what we are here for. We are here in this world for a purpose. We are here to make this a better world through peace. We are here to teach people, and whatever knowledge we have, we don't have to share everything that you know in this world. But when people have a problem, you can share with them how to go about it. A lot of people, when you see everybody, most of them I see is they are selfish. They want to enrich themselves. They want to get corrupted. They want to be rich. They want to do well and everything. Yes, we all want to do well. But at the same time, let us not be proud. Let us not be corrupted. We have to be genuine. I'm not corrupted, I can tell you. Because why? I believe that when you work hard and when you set certain examples and when you have certain discipline, you can achieve what you want to achieve, even without getting corrupted. So I plead with all the young gentlemen and everyone to be patient. Let us not look at each other by religion. Let us not look at them as race, and let us not have problems with people. We need to come out of this in order for us to live. You see, there are a lot of problems in many countries just because the people of that country is not united. But if each and every country can get united, we can talk terms and we can settle a lot of things. This is what the peace committee is looking forward. We need to work together. We need to help each other in whatever way we can. If they need help, like what we say, we don't give them the fish, we teach them how to fish. Okay, we listen to problem, because every problem has good, we can solve all the problem. Every problem has a what do you call a resolution to clear the problem. So we have to find the best way to come out. Nobody is stupid in this world. Everyone is born smart. Sometimes we think that we are not clever. sorry to use the word stupid, we think we are not clever. Actually, we are clever. We are not training our brain to go and to work to the level that we want to be. If there is a will, there is always a way. I realize that there are a lot of things that we can do today because leadership by example. I have a lot of leadership by example. That is why I am popular with the other part of the country. We don't talk about politics. We don't talk ill about everybody. We always try to solve the problem. We want the world to get together as one because when we go there, we must shake hands with them and we be nice with them. And if they are not doing anything good, we try to talk to them. We try to explain. I mean, as a world leader, I have the privilege. I go visit a lot of countries. I have spoken in a lot of countries on peace, and they agree to me. So we may not get peace immediately. It is a subject where people are still not serious about it because if you are a peace-loving man, you cannot do so many bad things. They don't allow. I mean, we normally don't do. So people, they are doing good things, and at the same time, they are doing bad things because they feel that by doing bad things, they can enrich themselves, which is not true. When you get into trouble, we will be in serious trouble. So it is better that we run our life as a trouble-free life. If you want to be a leader in the country, you must be a very peaceful man. Of course, people will be arrogant, adamant, they will use vulgar words and everything, but we must be tolerant. We need to be tolerant to listen to their problem. Never mind. A leader will not fight. A leader will always give explanation until the receiver will say that I'm sorry, I think what I told you is wrong. This is what we want. We want to build a better world where everybody can go and have all the freedom in the world to go and study in any university, material or what language. It doesn't mean we are Hindus, we must only go to the Tamil school or only English school. We can go to anywhere, wherever the education level is good, we must enrich ourselves so that we will be an example. We need to be an example to our family so that our family will look forward on us as a as a symbol, so that they will follow our footsteps. They will say, hey, so and so have done very well. Why not you to do? So I plead with the young generation. There is nothing much we can do with the older generation. We can only talk about it, but the younger generation, we need to educate them. That is why in the Malaysian Corruption Watch, we are also talking about the same thing in corruption. Peace also comes, corruption is also within peace. We don't want to get corrupted. So what we need to do is we teach the younger children not to get corrupted. Of course, there will be certain level of people, they will still be corrupted because not everybody are intelligent. When they are not intelligent, they will use all the false way of doing things to come up and be in power with us. So this is where we are trying to teach the people. And peace is not that easy. If our country has all the peaceful people in the government sector, in the police and anywhere, if they are peace-loving people, they won't take bribery. Now our country has a lot of bribery. I have gone to Philippines, I've gone to Indonesia, I've gone to Singapore to discuss about peace with the counter countries. And we realize that everybody is working hard to bring peace and they do not want corruption. Corruption is something that is very bad. Once you are corrupted, it is already in your blood. So we have to change our lifestyle. It doesn't matter whether you earn more or don't earn. Make an attempt to earn more by yourself rather than getting corrupted. Because corruption is so serious in this country that the educated people are left behind. Because nowadays it's not whether you are highly educated or not, it's whom you know, where you get a job, what you do. I may not get a job because I'm highly educated, but because I know somebody, I'm taken and put in that job. This is very bad. This is not a peaceful way of doing things. Okay, many people may not agree. No, we still want to be corrupted. We still don't want peace. Everything they say. You see, it's like whatever they want to do, they can get a shortcut to do. In Malaysia today, the education has no value because of this. Because even the non-educated people or lesser educated people get away with all the education. They have their own certificate. They bring forth. They get involved with all the worst thing in the country, and yet they want to show the world they are a better people. I believe in one thing. When you do good things, our report card is held by the Lord. The Lord has our report card. I don't worry what people have to say about me. I only fear the Lord because the Lord is the one who's holding my report card. So I'm not working for name and fame and all these things. To me, all that is not important. We are here in this world for a cause. So we need to live peacefully means you have to sacrifice. Sometimes we lose to people, not because we are scared of them. We lose to them because we want to avoid a fight, we want to avoid a quarrel. After 1 or 2 days, after some cooling period, we talk to people. So once we talk to people, people will understand their problem and we must solve. Greediness is something I think a lot of humans are very greedy. They want to do better than the other people in whatever way they can. So I believe that we need to have a good relationship in our own country, Malaysia. We are a multiracial country. We started early during Merdeka. I was born before Merdeka. And I know that everybody suffered in this country. The Malays, the Indonesian, the Malays, the Indians, and Chinese, everybody. Nobody
Yes,
came out
sir.
as what they are.
Okay.
So,
Okay, Prof. Do you have any peace movement in Malaysia? Have you started one?
at the moment, I am having short talk with people, and I go to university. Sometimes the universities call me. I go and give talk. Actually, I am representing internationally for a lot of organizations. Okay, in Malaysia we are not registered, but because I'm involved with a lot of international things, I am traveling to most of the places to give speech and all these things. Malaysia, they have their own peace system. Sometimes they fail, sometimes they do something. And I find that a lot of organizations in Malaysia fail because they don't have the money or something is wrong somewhere. So I hope the government will take serious measures to do funding for the peace-loving people so that peace can be promoted in school. We cannot simply go to schools and talk because the government doesn't allow people to go to school and talk because they have their own way of doing things. So what I'm trying to say is, even if the government don't allow the public people to go and talk about peace, the school must teach peace, must have some time to talk about peace and all these things. I think a lot of this peace, humanity, and all these are very seldom discussed in the school. They are not in the school syllabus. Only now they are trying to bring it in the school syllabus. But I think all these things are important. Even the way of living in life, school should also talk on it. Because a lot of people after education, they don't know what to do, how to come up, whom to see, where to see, what to do. They don't know. So I actually do a lot of motivation through phone. Every day I get about 30, 40 people. They talk to me. They tell me their problem. I talk to them. And then they are very relieved, They don't have to go and commit suicide. They don't have to do this. There are many ways and means of coming out of problem. So we will give them new life. New life means we will tell them that everybody faces problem. So like this COVID case and all these things, there are a lot of people who are very finding it difficult to get jobs and all these things. Actually, they are not trying enough. Actually, in Malaysia, if you ask me whether you are a professional or a non-professional, you need to know at least 2 or 3 types of jobs. If you think that as a doctor, you only want to do medicine, you don't want to do other work, then it is going to be difficult. I have already anticipated this very long ago. So I think we need to have other skill, carpentry skill, or whatever skill you have. If we are running into problem like a country in Malaysia where they don't want you for this position, then alternatively we have to do something. If you want to wait for the same job, then I think we will lose the battle. We must be prepared to do anything. I always tell people there will come a time that you will not, even in the office, you may have to clean your own table, you have to sweep your own office and do your own thing. Because times are changing, things are changing, everything is changing. Everybody want to make more profit. So finally, it will affect us. When I was young, I did many jobs. I did many peaceful talk. I also encourage a lot of people in the plantation. I am from the plantation sector. I teach them how to use the money properly, how to make that ringgit big, where 1 ringgit you can even buy for 150, where to go and look for these things. These are the things that I teach people. So life is all about what you want in life. What you think is what you are. And of course, there are a lot of formulas. And above all, it all boils down to peace. You must be a peaceful man. You must believe in God. You must pray to God, and you must tell him your problem and hope. And you have to visualize that your problems are slowly going off. God is coming to you. God is helping you. If you start thinking and if you start talking to God, there will be a lot of changes happening. But the problem is we are not consistent. Praying is not about 1 week or 2 weeks, I prayed many years, up to 30, 40 years before I got what I want from God. Because God is not obligated to help us. We have to struggle. He has given us everything. Hands, nose, mouth, everything is given. So we have to make use of what he gave rather than going back and telling him that I don't have this, I don't have that. He is a creator. He will be creating a lot of people. He will have to take care of everything. We need to take care of ourselves. If we don't take care of ourselves, if we want to live a selfish life, then we cannot live happily. Same like the corona now. We have to be together. It doesn't mean whether you have to help a Malay, you have to help a Chinese or an Indian. It doesn't matter. We are all brothers and sisters. We need to look into them as a human being. This is the best time for us to get united, work together, and show them that we can be united and work as a team. If we are not united, it is easier for the enemies of other countries to come and cause a lot of problems. So this is what peace is all about. We need to be peaceful ourselves. We need to defend our country. We need to defend our people, and we should not allow enemies to come. Once you are divided and ruled, the enemies will find it very easy to come here. Even through religion, they can break you. So it doesn't matter what religion we are. We have to get united. You can go to your own place to pray, but otherwise we are all together. We know, we have seen ourselves. We go to Indian shops and eat. We go to Chinese shops and eat. We also go to Malay shops and eat. Okay, why? Is because we are all brothers and sisters. And these religion and race shouldn't divide us. Shouldn't divide us. We are supposed to be united. The race and religion must play a role in uniting the people. It is through this that I'm talking about peace. We need to be united, but we are not getting united because day by day or year by year we are seeing we are being divided. We are being talked about race, religion. They hate you because of the race. They hate you because of religion. They hate some people because of teaching, wrong teaching, and all this. There are a lot of good people in this world. To me, I respect all race and religion has a peace leader because I want to see the whole races of the whole world getting united. We should love us. If we don't love us, who else is going to love us in this world?
Yes,
So
Prof.
this is my explanation.
Wonderful, wonderful explanation. And I don't have any questions because all were answered. All right, Prof.
Okay.
Thank you so much. On behalf of EWRF, I would like to thank you again for this opportunity. Thank you so much. Vanakkam, Prof.
Thank you so much. Welcome.